All right, y'all. I'm watching this video, right? And this just happens to happen. And the reason why I just want to speak about this because when you're put into the simulation, these type of things become abnormal to you. Common things or little certain things that we do, you know, is a normal thing, like touching your hair, scratching your hair, touching your nose, stuff like that. But then when you're placed in the simulation, they tend to exaggerate a lot more, and it's like everything is amplified or something. And before you know it, for whatever reason, they allow you to see this stuff over and over and over, and it just becomes this annoying, repeated pattern. So I'm gonna show you what I'm talking about. I'm gonna show it. I'm gonna slow it down. That right there. You know what I'm saying? That right there. So just imagine you seeing that, every day for the next 10 years by everybody. You know what I'm saying? So, hold up. Let me slow it down for you and let you see it one more again. So, for whatever reason, they sensitize the target with these tactics that they actually hire people to come around and do. Now, for those that's new to the channel, if you're in the simulation, then you understand what I'm talking about. But if you're not in the simulation, you have no idea. You might have stumbled. I don't know how you found my channel if you're not being gangstalked. But that's a good thing. That's a good thing because you might have found it just in time. But there's a program for those that's ignorant. There's a program that's going on that's run by the deep state. Corporations are involved. Is colossal, and is heavily orchestrated. Everybody's involved because I guess obviously if everybody's involved in it, then therefore it must be a lot of money involved. Free things you hear that these people get, free housing, authority, rent, free cars to run around and track you and stalk you down. You know, I was dating with one of my last girlfriends, lady friends that I was dating at the time. I remember when I used to come over there, you know, when I used to knock on the door, when she would open up the door, this is what she would hit me with. This way, either she would touch her nose or she would scratch her hair. You know what I'm saying? And this is I mean, it's a common thing, people. I mean, I really, really want people to understand this for the ones that don't, quite get what I'm saying. you know, just imagine you going places everywhere you go and you seeing the same repeated patterns done over and over and over and over, and it's like you can't get away from it no more. I mean, everybody is doing it. It's okay if one person or two people you might have caught tickling their nose, but I mean, everybody is touching their nose. It's just don't make no sense. Every time you turn around, you see it. I mean, you could even be in a car. I remember one time I was in a car, right? This was years ago. I was in my car driving at the light, and you know how you stop? I'm in dead traffic, right? It's like 5 o'clock, traffic jam. I think, in fact, I might have been delivering hoagies at the time. I was working at a hoagie shop. And you know how when somebody's looking at you, even though I got tents in my windows, right? But my tents ain't that dark. It's not. It wasn't that. It's not that dark to the end. It was daytime too, so you could still see the image. You could still see like the silhouette of who I am, right? So you know how you feel somebody looking at you. So I just happened to look to the right. When I looked to the right, this white girl, young white girl, had been probably like 18, 19, a new driver in a red vehicle at that, right? She was staring. They told her to stare exactly at me to get me to look over at her. And the moment, because you know how you could feel it, it's a vibration. You can feel it. And plus I was starting to see it on my peripheral vision, like, is this person to my right staring at me? And then you just happen to look over there and look. And the moment you look over there, this is what you see. She was staring at me. She was looking right at me. And the moment I looked over, she did this and then drove off. And I was like, yo, what the hell is going? And that's when you start asking these questions. But at that time, when that happened, I was pretty much already in the simulation. So I was already being sensitized by the repeated patterns. So I wasn't really no longer asking questions no more. I pretty much was knowing that this was being done intentionally. You see what I'm saying? I was pretty much informed, even though this was some years ago. This had been probably like sometime in 2018, 2019. So at that time, I was already definitely waking up from the program, doing research on it. You know what I'm saying? Of course, I didn't know what I know now about it back then, but I was still growing in the program. You know what I mean? So remember, they activated me in 2016. You know what I'm saying? That's when they was like, okay, we just going to, in 2017, that's when it just went crazy. You know what I'm saying? So, but this became a repeated pattern. And I'm talking about people would be driving up and everybody doing it. I'm talking about cars at the cars at the cars. They'd be looking at you, waiting for you to look at them just to do this. Just to touch. Wait, as soon as they get eye contact from you, they just grabbing their nose. You know what I'm saying? The moment they get eye contact, it's like you cannot help but to not see it anymore. You see what I'm saying? I'm gonna say that again. It's like you cannot help but to not see it. You know what I'm saying? And this ain't the only patterns. You got many patterns: scratching the head, coughing. If you're not looking at the perp, then they'll cough. These perp, these gang stalkers love to clear their throats. You know what I'm saying? My brother's a gang stalker. He clears his throat all day. All day, all day. You know what I'm saying? So they have many tactics that these bots do. And like, well, what is it for, D? What's the meaning behind it? Well, it's just all designed just to trigger you. That's the whole meaning. The whole meaning behind it is just to trigger you. Just to basically make you snap out. That's it. That's what it's all about. It ain't got nothing to do with demons, magic. You know, everything demons and magic now. You know what I'm saying? You know. These are rituals though. You know what I'm saying? And gang stalking is witchcraft. Yes, it is. So but the whole because you are in some type of witchcraft ritual that they're doing. Because what is a ritual? A ritual is something that you do every day. Brushing your teeth is a ritual. You know what I'm saying? You brush your teeth every morning, every night, as you should. You nasty. If you're not, don't come around me talking. So hide behind breath. Call you gingivitis. You see what I'm saying? So these are just, habitual habits. Taking a shower is a ritual. You see what I'm saying? So don't get scared of the word ritual. We all do rituals. But what this is done intentionally. This is a ritual to drive a person insane because you're paying people, whatever they're doing to the people, giving them free stuff. You know what I'm saying? Giving them free stuff to go around doing this to people. Walk around putting your hand on your face like a nut. You know what I'm saying? I ought to take that and just smack that hand. You know what I'm saying? So we both can smack you in the face. You know what I'm saying? You know, and I'm not saying that this is what this lady is doing. This is just an example. You know, she just did it. But what I'm saying is, this is just a repeated pattern, and once you're in the simulation, you can't get beyond it. You can't get past it. Cause somebody, and then once you become so sensitized to it, you know, now every time you turn around, you see somebody doing it, you just assume that person is a gang stalker. Cause now you don't know you can't tell your right from your left now. You don't know who's who no more. Cause they done sensitized you for the last 5 years, the last 3 years, the last 8 years, the last 10 years, the last 20 years, whatever. You've been seeing these same patterns. It's the same patterns that I get with the numbers. That's why I don't pay attention to that number crap. 111 and 333 and 144 and all. You know what I'm saying? It's like the universe or the simulation or these entities, whatever they are, these archives, whoever can control the adjustment bureau. You know what I'm saying? Whoever control this matrix, they like to play with people's minds and want to keep on running game on you. You know what I'm saying? Got people doing this to you. And then when you look at the clock, you're going to see 222. You're going to see 444, 1111. A lot of people get excited about that. I don't get excited about them numbers because those numbers, to me, it's just reminding me I'm still stuck in the simulation. Because it's all repeated patterns. Ever since I've been seeing numbers, I've been being gang stalked. So I take the numbers as a part of the gang stalker simulation. Because everything is based off of repeated patterns. If I'm constantly seeing red cars, if I'm constantly seeing white cars, if I'm constantly seeing numbers, if I'm constantly seeing people touch their face, touch their hair, I'm constantly getting gaslit by strangers and even family. Every time I turn around being gaslit, every time I turn around people will tell me that it's not happening. It's just a figment of your imagination. You're tripping. You know how you catch a person with their hand in the cookie jar? Like, nigga, I got your hand in the cookie jar. You was still in the cookies, player. Nah, not me, man. That wasn't me. It kind of like remind me of Ice Cube on Friday. Nah, they ain't got me still in boxes. Man, they got me on video. They got me on tape. To my pressing charges. Man, you still in boxes? I thought you had a day off. I did have a day off. How the hell you get fired on your day off? You know what I'm saying? Got me still in boxes. So I mean, once you got caught, you got your hand in the cookie jar. You got your hand in the cookie jar. We caught you, but these bots will still deny it. They will take the lie to the grave. They're gonna deny it, man. They're gonna gaslight you. They're gonna say you're not being gangstar. Ain't nobody bothering you. You just tripping. And you got video proof. You got all types of footage. You got all types of proof of harassments going on by strangers, people you don't even know. People you don't even know. You don't know from state to state. People cutting you off on the road. Like, well, I don't know this guy. I don't know this girl. Who this? Who that? You know what I'm saying? But this is all government funding. Because who else would have the resources to be able to do something like this? Who in the world would have the resource to be able to fund a program? Now, I know most of y'all going to be like, oh, man, it's demons controlling them. Yeah, yada, yada, yada. Shut up. Yada, yada, shut up. Ain't no demons. These people know what they doing. You know what I'm saying? They know what they doing. I hold them accountable. If we got a free will, like the Bible says we do, then I hold these people accountable. If we got a free will, that means they chose to do this crap. They chose to be placed in some type of weird simulation to try to drive a target crazy. They chose to be actors in this Truman Show. Why she look like a Puerto Rican Flora Braun? Don't she? That's crazy. I'm looking at this. I'm like, why she look familiar? Look like a Puerto Rican version of Flora Braun. So this is what you see every day, all the time, no matter where you go. Checking at the checkout, at the store, convenience store, gas station. The guy gonna cough. He gonna wipe his nose. He gonna look you right in his eyes. Right in your eyes. He gonna touch his head. He gonna, you know. And some of y'all gonna say, well, that's just natural things that you do, D. Yeah, it's natural. Yeah, it is natural things, but it's not natural if you're seeing it by everybody. It's no longer the norm. It's something abnormal now. It's something strange going on. Now it's a conspiracy. You see what I'm saying? It's a conspiracy now. Cause you never seen it before until you got activated. You never seen this type of behavior before with people. You know what I'm saying? You never seen that. Everybody didn't have road rage once upon a time. You know what I'm saying? People get in front of you, driving, want to slow down. They pull off fast and just to get in front of you. They want to beat you to the spot or whatever. And then once they get there, they slow down in front of you. You know what I'm saying? Now you got to blow your horn at them. It's a red car. It's a white car. You know what I'm saying? They got a dog hanging out the car. Just stupid things that they do over and over and over. You can't get around it. You can't get away from these people. They all over the place. So it ain't no such thing as no demons. It's the only thing it is people want handouts. That's what it's about. Handouts. Everybody want a handout. Cause that's another reason too. Why do you think a lot of poor people do it? You see what I'm saying? Not saying that the rich ain't doing it, but I'm because I know for a fact the rich is doing it. Because I done changed neighborhoods years ago when it first popped off. I done stopped delivering in the hood and went to a white neighborhood to deliver some food, and I was delivering food to $1 million homes, $1 million homeowners. Go back and look at my older videos. You know what I'm saying? And them people was gang stalking like a mother. Coming to the door with red on, all acting all crazy, driving around in circles, doing the same thing that the people was doing in the poor neighborhood. They doing it in the rich neighborhood. I had to even really sit back and like, who was worse? So, you know what I'm saying? Something, and in a way, I was kind of thinking the rich people was even worse than the poor people, but I really can't really decide because I think it's just a tie. I think it's just a tie, you know what I'm saying? But to keep it real with you, man, I mean, you thinking that you leaving the urban community to go into a more uppity class neighborhood and you delivering over there, man, and trust me, them rich folk gang stalk too. So at the end of the day, you be like, man, it is still about money because hey, rich people still greedy too, right? Rich people still want money. You know what I'm saying? Just because a person is rich, you think they don't want money no more? So rich people are just as greedy as poor people. Mainly, that's the reason why rich people are rich. Because they so greedy. You know what I'm saying? And they, might have invested their money better than you, went to school or something, or maybe killed people. Who knows? I don't know how you got the money. But don't think that just because a person is rich and they already got 7, 8 figures, 9 figures, 10 figures, whatever, that don't mean they don't want no more. So obviously, with this program, you already know that it's human trafficking and there's a lot of money involved. A lot of money is exchanging hands. You know what I'm saying? Whether they get whatever they're getting, whatever incentives they get, cars, housing, credit, good jobs, promotions, whatever. Well, they gotta be getting something to have people participate in it. You know what I'm saying? It gotta be something involved. You know what I'm saying? For them to risk their lives to participate in it. It's way deeper than just touching your nose. You see what I'm saying? Like this program is extremely sinister. It's a sinister program. That's like the best word to really describe it. Sinister. Because they turn everybody on you. They turn everybody against you. You know what I'm saying? Even your own mama, your kids, your brothers and sisters, everybody will sell you out. In this program, this Gangstalking program, man, everybody will sell you out. It's like nobody is going to take up for you. I mean, I just find, even to this day, I find it still jacked up when I think about it. Nobody in my family still had the guts, the courage to be like, yo, D, I'm riding with you, man. You know, so I know what you've been going through for the last such and such years, and I've been, keeping quiet because I was scared, but I'm no longer scared no more. But you're right, man. You've been being gangstar for the last, and they paying all of us to turn you in, so that way, you go crazy and you end up in the nut house, and they're gonna cut us a check, insurance fraud. You know what I'm saying? We was gonna get 50 grand a pop or whatever. You know, they was gonna give us all brand new cars and extra cheeseburgers. You know what I'm saying? If we just sell you out, if we just do you in. But I got guilty conscience, and I don't decide. I decided I don't want to be on their team no more. You know what I'm saying? Who nobody's doing that. Ain't nobody doing that for you. Ain't nobody doing that for you. You just realize, what the scriptures say. In the last days, for the love of many, the hearts of many shall wax cold. Well, player, these people's hearts got frostbite. You know what I'm saying? These people's hearts got frostbite because they don't give a damn. If you in this program, man, everybody sold you out. You the last one to know. You the last one to find out. The joke was on you, but you gotta flip it though. You gotta flip it. You gotta use this tribulation as triumph, and you gotta flip it. So now, the joke is no longer on me, but now the joke is on you actors, because now I woke up. I woke up to the program. I educated myself on the program. Now I know it's not a demonic thing. I know it's y'all getting paid or whatever y'all doing. Y'all working, y'all snitches for the deep state. You know what you're doing. You want to play this spiritual warfare game. You trying to play the Scooby-Doo game. But I know that y'all not really under my control. You know what you're doing. You intentionally sign those contracts to sign me, to do me in. But you want me to believe that it's some type of demonic force taking over you, so that way I can just blame demons all day and not blame your punk ass. You know what I'm saying? So that way you have a scapegoat. Scapegoat. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? I'm basically saying I'm blaming Satan all the time, and it's y'all people that's doing it. I want to know. I'm gonna hold you accountable, because you're gonna reap what you sow. You're gonna reap it. All you people that sold me. Revenge on them niggas that paid and all the cowards that was down with it. Revenge on them niggas that paid and all the cowards that was down with it. Excuse me. You know what I'm saying? So this is it's like I said, it's a wicked program. It might just look simple because, oh man, somebody touching their nose, man. Trust me. Wait till you wake up in it. You know what I'm saying? And then I could see how it can force somebody to walk up and just bash somebody. Cause look, and that's why I say you cannot react. Because if you constantly seeing 20 to 30 people doing this to you in your face, the average Joe would probably just walk up and bash somebody. Soon as they talk, and then think about it. That while you talking to a person and the person just touched their nose, you'd already been sensitized to it. You just react. Get the throwing blows like Mike Tyson. Bam, bam, bam. Now what? Now the police come and got you. You on camera. You getting locked up. You done assaulted this lady. The media all over you now. You see what I'm saying? and it's all a psyop. They intentionally drove you to your madness. You see what I'm saying? They know what happened. The orchestrators know what happened. The actors know what happened. Everybody know what happened. Pretty much, basically. Everybody know what happened. Somebody had to take the bait though. Who took the bait? The person, like for example, this lady right here. Somebody pieced her up. Bah, bah, bah. Not saying, not wishing that on her. I'm just saying, you're just using her as a decoy or whatever. You know, see the beast. The beast put out all these actors. They know that they know they're gonna lose some. They know some of these people gonna get sacrificed. At the end of the day, it's all about sacrifice anyway. It's all about bloodshed. So they know they give 1,000 bots a job to participate in this tyranny. How many of these bots they lose monthly? You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Of course, the ratio is even more than 1,000. I'm just using that, as a number. Let's say within a month, 1,000 they hired 1,000 bots to participate, and you see the news all the time. People reacting, getting stabbed in malls, and why does such and such just snap out on this person and blah blah. You really don't know what happened. You really don't know the inside story of what led up to that man snapping, grabbing that gun, going crazy. You know what I'm saying? You don't know. You just going by, it's another shooting on the news. That's all you see. But you don't know what led. You don't understand that dude that did that was probably being targeted for the last 4 years, sensitized, don't know what's going on, and reacted with his emotions. Gang stalking is an emotional game, dog. They are toying with your emotions. You know what I'm saying? They're playing with your emotion. If you don't control your emotions in this simulation, you will not last a week. You will be upstate doing tick, or either in the grave or whatever. They want to toy with your emotions. One thing that's what you gotta learn. You gotta learn how to control your emotions, player. You allow your emotions to take over, boy, you going to quickly react and bust some eyes. I remember people used to comment on my channel in the beginning days. Talking about, oh man, every time I get gang stalked, I just get out my car when they driving up on me. I beat one guy down. I'm like, yeah, whatever. You don't be able to do that all the time. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? You're not gonna be able to do that all the time. You might get in one fight or whatever, maybe get away with it. But you ain't gonna be able to keep fighting. You know what I'm saying? So, because you can get shot, you can hurt somebody, whatever. It can always end bad. You know what I'm saying? It can always end bad. It's gonna always end bad if you go that route. But remember, you gotta understand that everybody in this program is a target, because the beast don't care. The beast don't care about the bots or AKA the actors, nor the target. So it's a win-win situation with them. Well, if they lose an NPC and lose the target at the same time, oh well. Let's move on to the next. It's gonna be many targets. It's gonna be many more NPCs. You see what I'm saying? On to the next. Let's keep this egg ball rolling. You know what I'm saying? You got to keep it rolling. The show must go on. What happens when a person lose their job? They get somebody else get hired. The show must go on. So you can act the fool you want. You go out there and bust them outside here. Go ahead. But how long you gonna last in this game? Remember, this is a marathon, player. I'm not even gonna say marathon. Because marathons do end. You see what I'm saying? It's definitely not a sprint. It's definitely not a marathon, because marathons do end. You got to keep going. It don't stop, won't stop. Take that. No diddy. You know what I'm saying? So you gotta see. Are you in this game? If you find yourself in this program, are you in it for the long haul? I'm proud of myself, man. I'm proud of myself that I lasted this long. Most people would have been on, went crazy the first year, the first week. So and I look at myself. I'm like, man, I must be God. You know what I'm saying? You got to be a courageous, strong individual, man, to be able to deal with psychological warfare every day. They're trying to break your mind down. You know what I'm saying? But remember one thing, y'all. What don't kill you only make you stronger. What don't kill you only make you stronger. So every day you wake up in this simulation, you got a choice, man. You got to ask yourself, are you getting stronger or are you getting weaker? Are they killing you or are they making you stronger? In my world, they're making me stronger. I'm investigating more, reading more, waking people up out the matrix. Shit, I'm doing good, player. I'm going to be rewarded. All I got to do is just relax, trust the universe. I'm good. Because I'm doing my mission. I'm doing what I'm supposed to be doing. You see what I'm saying? Many are called, but few are chosen. Many are called, but few are chosen. You know what I'm saying? This is a wake-up call for you to wake up out the matrix. I'm here. I'm like your Morpheus. You see what I'm saying? I'm like the Morpheus right now looking for the Neos. You know what I'm saying? Wake your punk ass up for the 93 shot. I'm walking up to Neo like, do you want to know what the Matrix is? I'm here to wake you up. I'm only offering you the truth. You know what I'm saying? You want to take the red or the blue or the blue. You know what I'm saying? I'm only offering you the truth. That's it. If you want to know the truth is here. If you want to remain asleep, then just go back to sleep. The choice is yours, right? We all got free will. We all got choices. And with that being said, y'all, don't forget to like, share, subscribe. DB Gangstalking Simulation Player. You already know it's the best channel on YouTube. You already know that. You gonna learn today. You know what I'm saying? You gonna hopefully somebody gonna hear this message. Don't be a bot. Don't be an NPC. Be a god. Holla back.